What cursed will is above me?
The will of the God that is stronger than you, you slave, you vessel. You have fallen into the hands of the greater. He knows no pity. Your Christian shrouds have fallen, the veils that blinded your eyes. The God has become strong again. He who does not fall into the hands of men falls into those of the God. There is no escape.
Is that freedom?
The highest freedom, only the God above you, through yourself, comfort yourself with this. The God bolts doors that you cannot open. Let your feelings whimper like puppies.
Is there no outrage for the sake of the human?
Outrage? I laugh at your outrage. The God knows only power and creation. He commands and you act. Your anxieties are laughable. There is only one road, the military road of the Godhead.
The dead one spoke these unsparing words to me. As I did not want to obey anyone, I had to obey this voice. And she spoke unsparing words about the power of the God. I had to accept these words. We have to create a new light, a blood-red sun, a painful wonder. No one forces me to. Only the foreign will in me commands, and I cannot escape since I find no grounds to do so. The sun, appearing to me, swam in a sea of blood and wailing. Therefore I said to the dead one, should it be the sacrifice of joy?
The sacrifice of all joy, provided that you do it yourself. Joy should neither be made nor sought. It should come, if it must come. I demand your service. You should not serve your personal devil. That leads to superfluous pain. True joy is simple. It comes and exists from itself, and is not to be sought here and there. At the risk of encountering black night, you must devote yourself to me and seek no joy. Joy can never ever be prepared, but exists of its own accord or exists not at all. All you must do is fulfill your task, nothing else. Joy comes from fulfillment, but not from longing. I have the power. I command, you obey.
I fear that you will destroy me.
I am life that destroys only the unfit. You want to rule yourself? You steer your ship onto the sand. Build your bridge, stone upon stone, but don't think of wanting to take the helm. You go astray if you want to escape my service. There is no salvation without me.
You see that I am blind and do not know where to begin.
Community with the dead is what both you and the dead need. Do not commingle with any of the dead, but stand apart from them, and give to each his due. The dead demand your expiatory prayers.
And when she spoke these words, she raised her voice and evoked the dead in my name.
You dead, I call you. You shades of the departed, who have cast off the torment of living, come here. My blood, the juice of my life, will be your meal and your drink. Sustain yourself from me, so that life and speech will be yours. Come, you dark and restless ones, I will refresh you with my blood, the blood of a living one, so that you will gain speech and life, in me and through me. The God forces me to address this prayer to you so that you come to life. Too long have we left you alone. Let us build a bond of community so that the living and the dead image will become one and the past will live on in the present. Our desire pulls us to the living world and we are lost in our desire. Come drink the living blood, drink your fill, so that we will be saved from the inextinguishable and unrelenting power of vivid longing for visible, graspable, and present being. Drink from our blood the desire that begets evil, as quarrel, discord, ugliness, violent deed, and famishment. Take, eat, this is my body, that lives for you. Take, eat, drink, this is my blood, whose desire flows for you. Come, celebrate a Last Supper with me for your redemption and mine. I need community with you so that I fall prey neither to the community of the living, nor to my desire and yours, whose envy is insatiable and therefore begets evil. Help me, so that I do not forget that my desire is a sacrificial fire for you. You are my community, I live what I can live for the living, but the excess of my longing belongs to you, you shades. We need to live with you. Be auspicious to us and open our closed spirit, so that we become blessed with the redeeming light.
When the dead one had ended this prayer, she turned to me again and said,
Great is the need of the dead, but the God needs no sacrificial prayer. He has neither good will nor ill will. He is kind and fearsome, though not actually so, but only seems to you thus. But the dead hear your prayers since they are still of human nature, and not free of good will and ill will. Do you not understand? The history of humanity is older and wiser than you. Was there a time when there were no dead? Vain deception? Only recently have men begun to forget the dead, and to think that they have now begun the real life, sending them into a frenzy.
When the dead one had uttered all these words, she disappeared. I sank into gloominess and dull confusion. When I looked up again, I saw my soul in the upper realms, hovering irradiated by the distant brilliance that streamed from the Godhead. And I called out,